What is your aim of life? What is your short-term and long-term aim of life? Such questions are there in the interviews, and its answer is also very simple. One can easily define, but sometimes the impact of answer goes in a different direction. The direction which is actually should be, that is not there, and due to which the answers are not taken in a right manner. This is Aditya Dubey, and I'm going to tell you how to reply your aim of life. In this video, we will have a discussion on goal setting and how to describe your aim of life, your short-term aim of life and your long-term aim of life. Students, first of all, the importance of goal setting. See, it's very important to set your goal. Reason being, if goal is not set, definitely efforts will be made, but it will have no direction. And efforts without direction have no meaning. There is a saying also, a ship without radar has no direction. And when it has no direction, obviously it will not reach its destination. So it's important to set goals, and not only setting goals for long term. In fact, one should set goals for the day-to-day activities also. Every day you should have your own planner. You should go as per your plan, because this gives a motivation, this gives self-satisfaction, and that gives actually the self-confidence that you require in your communication. Now, talking about goal setting, one should understand that goal should be SMART. S for specific. One should not try different goals at a time. One should have specific goal. M for measurable, means it can be measured. It should be measured in a proper manner. It should not be like, I am trying, let's see what will happen. Sometimes we hear statements that I have decided to achieve this aim, but I don't know whether I will be able to achieve or not. So one should have measurement. One should have those parameters on which one has decided the goal. When this kind of analysis is there, you feel more confident to explain someone why you have chosen this goal and how much you are ready. What have been your parameters on which you decided that this is the right goal for you and you are the right person for this. This is the measurement part. Coming to the next point, that is A, that is attainable. Attainability must be there, means one should choose such an aim that should be attainable, that can be achieved in simple efforts, and if complex efforts are also required, little bit complexity is there, then too proper plan should be there. Now, cases where it is not attainable, there are some goals which are out of reach, means sometimes you lack in terms of resources, sometimes you have resources but proper utilization of resources is not there. So attainability factor is there. Now, a student who has just passed 10+2 and planning to become an actor in Bollywood somewhere, it is a question mark whether it will be attainable or not. One should choose such an aim that is within his reach and his efforts are meaningful, and also the resources that he has got, he can have better utilization of resources. That makes him understand attainability of a goal. Well, my next point is R for realistic. It should not be in imagination. It should exist in this real world. Someday I'll have a big empire. Someday I'll be an officer in Indian Armed Forces. But in real ground, one is not putting efforts. So having such imagination is of no use. And the next point is P. That's really very important. That is time bound. Whatever aim you decide should have time limit, and within that time limit you should put your efforts to achieve it. How nice it sounds when a person says, I want to be an officer within 6 to 7 months. Reason being, counting is there and he knows that how much time it will require. There is a next question, that where do you see yourself after 5 years from now? So again, here two things are included. One, your goal orientation, and the second point, your planning skills, your calculation and your time bound approach. you want to achieve something within a certain time period, that's your time bound approach, and that definitely has result orientation as well. So our aim should be smart, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and time bound. Now students, one should have goal setting, as I said, in these parameters. Now you must have understood that these parameters are there which have very clear meaning, and you can set your goal very well. Especially this question is asked, sometimes it makes us surprised that why this question is being asked when I'm here for the interview. When I'm here for the interview for a certain post that is known to the interviewer, then why is he interested to know my planning, my organizing ability and my goal setting? Well, simple answer is he wants to hear from you that what actually your goal setting is, how much dedication, determination and actually destination oriented you are. That is what his objective to raise this question. And when it comes to define short-term aim, long-term aim, I'll definitely define what mistakes you have. So defining an aim is very easy. One can easily define and one can easily answer the cross questions. But when it comes to define long-term aim, here students commit many mistakes. Now what are the mistakes? Let me highlight. They say that someday they'll have a very good business. This time they are putting efforts to achieve this short-term aim, but in their long-term aim, they have some other aim. Now, there is a sure short query that when your long-term aim is something else, then why have you made this short-term aim right now? On this, many students reply that I have made my short-term aim just because I can get an establishment. I have decided because I am not so qualified this time. I have decided this because I find that it is quite easy to achieve. Now, such explanation will definitely put the decorum of your answer a little down. So one should understand that telling long-term aim in some different direction will definitely have unnecessary discussion, and that will distract your mind as well. That will make you a little informal as well. So this is to be decided that one should have proper planning while telling aim of life. When it comes to define long-term aim of life, let me tell you what mistakes students generally commit. When they explain their long-term aim of life, they explain some other aim, they explain some higher aims, and they feel pleasure, they feel honored that after 10 years they are planning this, or they have slight difference from their short-term aim. Then obviously the interviewer asks, when your long-term aim is in different direction, in different way, then why have you made your short-term aim? So they reply with the simple ways that this is easy to achieve, I am not qualified much this time, so I have decided to make my career in this. It will give me an establishment because this time I don't have any stability. So such answers define that what informal level you have got. Informal discussions begin when you define your reasons of choosing short-term aim with respect to long-term aim. So students, I would suggest you can find your long-term aim in the same field that you have decided. You are preparing for Indian Armed Forces, so your long-term aim can be in the same. And one should have goal setting not only for the destination, one should have goal setting for the activities as well. Like one is not good in sports, so after 5 years from now he wants to represent Indian Armed Forces in a particular sport. He wants to explore more opportunities in sports section, so that can definitely be a motivating answer. That can be a better reply. But sharing long-term aim in a different direction will definitely create unnecessary discussions, and that will not result in a beneficial manner. So one should understand it very well. One should not deviate from short-term to the long-term aim, telling different activities. And one more mistake that often students commit, they are unable to explain why they have chosen this. it is just because they have not done the analysis that I explained, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic. So students, be ready with your aim of life and achieve it. Dedication will definitely make you achieve, and I hope these tips will definitely be beneficial for you. And keep learning, keep developing your personality, and keep getting ready for the interview. Thank you. Jai Hind.
अगर आपने सेंचुरियन डिफेंस एकेडमी के YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो अभी सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन दबाएं ताकि लेटेस्ट नोटिफिकेशंस आपके पास में सबसे पहले पहुंचे।